The United States will soon start importing K-trucks, and the Suzuki Carry is about to completely change what Americans think a pickup truck should be. With a price tag so low it seems almost impossible, just $8,000. If you've watched truck prices spiral out of control and felt like you'll never afford a capable work vehicle again, this tiny Japanese pickup solves that exact problem while hauling over a ton of cargo. While American automakers keep building trucks the size of small buildings that cost $50,000, the Carry proves you can get genuine work truck capability in a package small enough to park anywhere for less than the price of a used sedan. The way we look at pickups. Everything is about to shift. For decades, American pickups followed one simple rule: bigger is better. Beds got longer, cabs got taller, engines got more powerful, and price tags climbed past what most working Americans could afford. The Suzuki Carry took the opposite path, proving you don't need a vehicle the size of a small yacht to get real work done. The Carry first appeared back in 1961, engineered around maximum efficiency within minimum space. The real breakthrough came when Suzuki moved to a full cab-over design, where the driver sits directly over the front axle. That cab-over configuration delivers unparalleled forward visibility and a cargo bed that's shockingly long relative to the truck's overall footprint. This design has been refined over 11 generations, spanning more than 60 years, and the recent facelift brought modern LED lighting, improved aerodynamics, and advanced rust-resistant materials throughout. And that philosophy starts with dimensions that sound impossible but make perfect sense in the real world. Tiny but highly functional. Anyone who's tried to parallel park a modern F-150 in a crowded city knows the frustration of squeezing an aircraft carrier into a space meant for a sedan. You end up blocking traffic, sweating through multiple attempts, and still walking 3 blocks because you couldn't fit anywhere close to your destination. That's where the Carry's compact dimensions become a genuine lifesaver. The Carry operates under Japan's K-Jidosha classification, light vehicles with specific dimension limits. For international markets, Suzuki stretches the platform to 13.8 feet long and 5.8 feet wide, maintaining essential maneuverability with a turning radius of just 13.5 feet. The wheelbase sits at 7.2 feet, allowing the Carry to navigate tight farm roads, congested city streets, and loading docks that would leave full-size American trucks struggling. Ground clearance? A respectable 6.3 inches. Here's what really matters for work. The cargo bed stretches 8.4 feet long and 5.4 feet wide. The bed height sits just 2.5 feet from the ground, which means loading and unloading heavy materials doesn't require a stepladder. For workers who load and unload dozens of times per day, that low bed height translates to less physical strain and faster work cycles. The entire cargo bed is constructed from galvanized steel plates to resist rust and corrosion, with specialized undercoating on the chassis and a rust-resistant stainless steel exhaust system. But compact dimensions and rust-proof construction mean nothing if the engine can't deliver the efficiency that makes this whole concept work. Small and super efficient. There's a painful moment every truck owner knows well: watching the fuel gauge plummet on your way home from the gas station, realizing you just spent $80 to fill the tank and you'll be back again in 5 days. For contractors and delivery drivers who rack up hundreds of miles every week, fuel costs become a second mortgage. That's the daily reality the Carry was designed to eliminate. In Japan, the Carry runs on a 658 cubic centimeters 3-cylinder engine, producing around 50 horsepower and 46 pound-feet of torque. Before you dismiss that tiny displacement, the entire truck weighs less than 1,650 pounds, giving it a power-to-weight ratio better than many modern crossovers. The engine features variable valve timing and reaches peak torque at just 3,500 revolutions per minute, exactly where you need it for moving heavy loads from a complete stop. For international markets, Suzuki offers a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder putting out roughly 97 horsepower and 100 pound-feet of torque, providing enough muscle for highway speeds and heavier payloads while delivering fuel economy that would make American truck owners weep. A 5-speed manual comes standard, perfect for durability and control. For urban delivery drivers in traffic, Suzuki offers automatic transmissions plus a 5-speed auto gear shift system that automates clutch and gear changes to reduce driver fatigue. And the Carry offers a selectable 4-wheel drive system with high-low range gearing, 4L mode for climbing steep slopes, 4H mode for flat, snowy terrain. Of course, all that efficiency doesn't mean much if the truck can't actually haul what you need to move. Bed length, payload, and towing capacity. Every contractor has faced this scenario. You measure materials at the lumberyard, they look like they'll fit, but at your truck you're stuck choosing between leaving the tailgate down with a red flag or making 2 trips and wasting an hour. The frustration of a bed that's 6 inches too short has cost more time and money than most people realize. Payload capacity is where the Carry really proves its worth. The Japanese 660 cubic centimeters models are legally restricted to 771 pounds. But for international markets, the 1.5-liter variant is rated to carry up to 2,072 pounds, including passengers and cargo. Read that again. Over a ton of payload in a truck that weighs less than 2,350 pounds empty. That's possible because the Carry uses McPherson strut front suspension paired with a rigid rear axle and leaf springs. Leaf springs are the secret weapon. They distribute weight evenly across the frame and handle heavy stress far better than coil springs. This setup maintains ride height even when loaded near capacity. Towing capacity adds another dimension. The Japanese 660 cubic centimeter models tow approximately 1,000 pounds, while international 1.5-liter variants can theoretically tow up to 2,870 pounds when properly equipped with trailer brakes. Most Carry trucks are rated for 750 to 1,650 pounds unbraked, but hauling capacity means nothing if you're uncomfortable spending 8 hours a day behind the wheel, which is where the cabin design becomes critical. Essential features. Picture this. You're 3 hours into deliveries, you've climbed in and out 40 times already, and every time you need to exit the driver's side, you're stuck squeezing between your door and a parked car. That daily irritation adds up to genuine physical strain and wasted minutes that could mean missing your delivery window. You won't find leather seats or panoramic sunroofs. What you will find is a workspace designed for actual work. The dashboard layout prioritizes ease of operation and visibility. Suzuki relocated the shift lever from the floor to the dashboard, creating more legroom and making it easier to exit through the passenger side when you're parked in tight spaces. Seats use high-durability vinyl designed to withstand work clothes and constant entry and exit. Visibility is exceptional with large glass surfaces and a wide windshield, critical for maneuvering in congested areas or backing up to loading docks. Safety features include a reinforced cabin structure with side impact bars. Dual SRS airbags are now standard in many markets, along with anti-lock braking system. Higher trims include pre-collision warning systems, lane departure alerts, and parking sensors. Modern models feature touchscreen displays with Bluetooth connectivity, with higher configurations offering Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But all these capabilities would be irrelevant if the price put the truck out of reach for the people who need it most. Launch date and price. Here's where the Carry becomes genuinely exciting. In international markets, a brand new Suzuki Carry is priced between $7,600 and $13,000. In India, the Maruti Super Carry starts at roughly $6,500. With Trump's announcement about importing K vehicles, we're looking at a realistic scenario where base models could arrive on American soil for around $8,000. While the cheapest Ford Maverick starts around $25,000 and a base F-150 pushes past $37,000, you could own a genuine working truck for less than the cost of a used sedan. The truck will arrive in the United States in about 2 or 3 years, depending on how quickly Suzuki manages to establish production in North America. For American buyers who need a truck for actual work, the Carry represents something we haven't seen in decades: an affordable, efficient, genuinely capable pickup. It won't haul a 12,000-pound camper, but for contractors, landscapers, farmers, and delivery services, it offers exactly what's needed at a price that actually makes business sense. The Suzuki Carry is bringing something the American market hasn't seen before: proof that trucks don't have to bankrupt you to get the job done. With its 13.8-foot length that parks anywhere, 8.4-foot bed that hauls full sheets of plywood, and 2,072-pound payload capacity that handles serious work, this tiny Japanese pickup delivers real capability without the bloated size or inflated price tag. When this truck arrives in 2 to 3 years at around $8,000, it's going to remind an entire generation what pickups were originally built for: honest work, dependable performance, and affordability that makes business sense. Soon enough, the American pickup will be overflooded with tiny pickup trucks. One of them will be the Nissan with their K truck, which you can check out in our next video. It may be tiny and cheap, but this truck is ready to do some serious work.